Okay, so hey out there, everybody. Oh, let me fix my hair. Let me fix her. Oh. Hey everybody. This is Tiara, teacher Tiara, of course. And I am a VIP Kid teacher, and I just wanted to come on here really quickly and talk about the teacher kickoff. A little bit of what VIP Kid is, a little bit of what the teacher kickoff is, and a little bit of my experience. I'm gonna try and make this really quick because it's like really early in the morning. Okay, so VIP Kid is an online ESL teaching program, and basically teachers from native English speaking countries teach young Chinese children how to read. That's essentially what the end goal is, to teach these students how to read fluently as a native English speaker would. Okay, so I have been with VIP Kid for 4 days at this point. I received some information like months ago, but I never took it up because I didn't think this was real. Come to find out, it's very real. And I went ahead and went through the process of applying, went through the process of interviewing, was hired, and chose the teacher kickoff option. Now I'm going to explain a little bit about the hiring process for VIP Kid. Okay, so the way VIP Kid works is, again, it's an English as a second language program, and you're teaching online to students in China. Okay, so what they require is that there's a 4-part interview process. The 4-part interview process is your basic information. After you do your basic information, they contact you and tell you, hey, listen, give us a little bit more. The main requirements are clean criminal background record, a 4-year degree in any major. I have a 4-year degree in general psychology and a 2-year master's degree in human services counseling with addiction and recovery. Okay. Really doesn't matter as long as I have the degree. But then also they want to know, what is your experience with teaching? I did teach for a little while. I taught kindergartners, like when I say a little while, like 30 days. I taught kindergartners, 3 and 4-year-olds, songs and things like that. It was mainly play and daycare. And then they want to know whether or not you have the ability to teach students. Will you be able to do this? So what they do is they offer you several options. Okay. This is how the interview process goes. You do the paper stuff online. Once that's all done, they say, hey, listen, we have this new thing going on called a teacher kickoff, right? So if you choose the teacher kickoff down the line, then basically you're going to be in a certain type of like certification program, I guess you would say. I don't know. Hold on. Okay. So the way mine went was I applied late October. By the beginning of November, they had sent me information saying, hey, listen, if you're going to do the teacher kickoff, this is what we need you to do. Right? Okay, cool. What I did was I went through the interview process and I did my mock class 1. They gave me the information like a week before. I studied it, figured out what I needed to do for the interview, and then I had my interview, which was a live interview on my computer. A VIP Kid employee basically interviewed me by pretending to be a Chinese student, 5-year-old Chinese student. And my objective was to basically teach this student and then do it the way that they would expect me to do it based off of the information and the curriculum that they provided. Okay, I sucked at it. Yeah, master's chick, sucked at it. I was so nervous. I was so lost. And when I'm nervous, I talk super fast. So like I was gone. Okay, I could not slow down. And I knew in the back of my head, like, yo, you are effing up. But I was like, bruh, I can't slow down. I don't know what to do. I'm so nervous. Okay. So she based my interviewer at the end of the session, because it's 30 minutes to an hour. the session is actually like 25 minutes, and they time you on it because that's very important to them, time. So she told me at the end what I did well, what, I needed to work on, and what her recommendations were. And so at the end of that mock class 1, that was the first part of my interview. Now, this is how it works. You get 3 options, okay, for your interview. After you take the mock class 1, if you did like super duper well and they're just like, oh my God, you're awesome, you are a great teacher, we just want to hire you, right? Okay, there you go. You're hired. You don't have to take anything else. You just get hired. You send in the paperwork. They do the background check. You're in. Boom. You can start teaching whenever you get classes. Second option is you took your mock 1 and it didn't work out so well. So now they are offering you a mock 2. Okay, mock 2. You do mock 2. Either you pass mock 2 or you fail mock 2. It's as simple as that. You pass mock 2, you get hired. Boom, you're good. Here you go. Here's your certification. Here's your paperwork. We did the background check. Start teaching. You failed mock 2. Goodbye. Hope to see you again. You can reapply in 3 months, but right now you're not eligible. That's it. Then the third option, the option that I took, is the teacher kickoff. And the teacher kickoff is basically you pretty much have the option to take it slow in levels, right? So you're entered in as a conditional employee. Now, mind you, you are an independent contractor. You are not an employee of VIPKID when you take on this position. Okay, you are an independent contractor and you must pay your own taxes. That's fine for me. But the way it works is when you get in, you have to go through 5 what they call trial classes. Trial classes are classes that you teach to students who have yet to sign up with VIPKID. These classes can range from anywhere from the level 2, which is the 5 and 6-year-olds, all the way to level 5, which is the like 9 and 10-year-olds, right? Level 1, which is like pre-VIPKID, it's like a whole separate program by itself because those students have no information of English at all. They're like barely in school in China. So those students you don't have to worry about. And then level 6 is the 11 through 11 and 12-year-olds. They're like the super advanced, almost 6th grade students. So like those ones you don't get to teach either. But your trial classes you do from 2 to 5, right? So from 2 to 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could get any of those. It's just a mixture, and it just depends. So the way it works is you pretty much have to go ahead into 24 hours before they give you the opportunity to go over the information, and then you teach the information. You have to go through 5 of these trial classes, teach 5 of these classes, receive parent feedback on each class, and then based on that, you'll go ahead and receive a quiz that you take at the end of these 5 trial classes. At the end of these 5 trial classes, if you pass the quiz that they provide you, then you are able to go ahead and teach 60 level 2 classes. Level 2, is your 5 and 6-year-olds. And so once you finish teaching those classes and they assess you, you are then able to go ahead and teach the level 3 through level 5. And then 1 and 6 come later, But then you're basically able to open up your entire schedule to students from level 2 to level 5, and you are pretty much working as a full-time student. As a full-time teacher instead of a part-time teacher or a teacher who is limited to only these certain types of classes or these certain types of classes. Okay. What else should I share with you? Again, like I said, it's Thanksgiving time in the US. So I got hired on the 22nd, their time. And I didn't send in all my paperwork until like the 23rd, just because I was BSing. And then, so it's been over the weekend, it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's Monday, and I got my first booking. And then at 4 a.m. this morning, which is 6 p.m. Beijing time. Then I received 2 other bookings following that. So out of the 5, I've already received 3 of the courses that I need to teach, which is awesome because then I'll be able to go ahead and move through this quickly. I'm making this video because a lot of people were saying like, oh, it took me 60 days to get students. Oh, it took me 60 days, or oh, it took me, you know, a month before I got any bookings. I received bookings 4 days in, and I mean, they're all trials, of course, but at the end of the day, I've received my bookings. I should be done with my bookings by probably the end of this week, and then going into December, I'll have the opportunity to work and build up my schedule. So if you're thinking about doing teacher kickoff, this is what pretty much you need to do. Pay attention. You're definitely going to have all the information that you need prior to going into class. And if you have any questions, you can always go ahead and log on to the VIPKID site and ask. If you have any questions or comments or whatever, just go ahead and leave your leave your comments down below. I'm sorry, like I said, it's very early. I'm pregnant. I'm sleepy. Leave your comments down below and I'll try and get back to you. All right. Bye.